Welcome to a brand new series that has tasks to complete, random rolling of new things, lots of long grinds, and no chunks. Believe it or not, this is quite similar to the one-chunk concept without the area restrictions. This is Task Locked, originally coined by Tedious and adopted by a large community of players, and the idea is very simple. All items in the collection log are divided into different tiers, from easy to master, and assigned as tasks. I'll start by rolling a random task from the easy tier, for example obtain one unique item from the Winter Toad, and then I'll go and complete that task while progressing the account as little as possible. Once every task in the easy tier is complete, I can move on to the medium tier, which has tasks like Barrows items, Zora uniques, and so on. There are some rules surrounding how I can go about obtaining the items and levels required for the task, but we'll go through those when the time comes. The main idea is to only complete the tasks assigned and not to progress the account in other ways outside of the tasks. Now let's roll our very first task of the account. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff in here that I could roll, some of them very fast and easy, some of them not so much. What I would consider the best to roll at the start would be tasks that progress the account in a reasonable way. These could be, for example, easy achievement diaries or easy clues, things that you would normally do at the start of an account. In the OK tier, we have any tasks that don't really progress the account, but also don't benefit from doing other tasks first, such as easy skilling minigames like Temporos and Winter Toad. I can just go and do those tasks very easily, and that's that. And in the Death tier, we have tasks that would lead to long grinds with access to basically no good training methods or gear, things like boss uniques, hard clues, or slayer items. So, let's see what my very first task is going to be. One piece of rogue equipment. Okay, that's actually very good. That has me very excited. Mostly because I need to get 50 agility and 50 thieving to access the Rogue's Den minigame. So this would normally fall into the OK tier because it's just a one piece of a skilling outfit. But since we get 50 agility from this is gonna be invaluable for the start of the account. So at level 1 agility, it takes you 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go from 0 to 100% energy, and at level 50 agility, it's only 5 minutes. So that is a very substantial buff to our run energy situation at the start of the account, and that is so good to have early on without any fast transportation methods. If you haven't seen Nooblet's Task Lock series Little Rat Dude, he struggled with this exact thing. He had level 1 agility and bad run energy for a very long time, so this is a great head start for this account. Before we get grinding, a quick word from today's sponsor, the browser built for people who actually play games, Opera GX. Most browsers are like level 3 accounts with no stats, completely useless. Opera GX is the maxed main, and for a series like this where I am constantly alt-tabbing to check the wiki and pulling up the Task Locked rulebook every 5 minutes, having a browser that doesn't get in the way actually matters. With the video pop-out feature, you can watch a guide or a video on the side while playing, and the built-in ad blocker and free VPN keep things clean with zero extra software. Then there's GX mods. You can theme your entire browser like you're sitting inside Varrock Castle. Background music, keyboard sounds, custom smithing icon for the settings, there's a whole store full of them for free, and there's even a Runescape theme. And it's really cool, even when you open the browser you get this sick custom OSRS animation with sounds. You have a fully customizable sidebar, quick access to what mods you want enabled or disabled, and of course control over how much resources Opera GX uses. And if you're switching over from another browser, the quick import tool teleports all your bookmarks, history and cookies over in seconds. Now is your time to switch to a browser that isn't boring. Download Opera GX for free using the link in the description. Now let's get back to the grind. Now, I told you earlier that there are going to be some rules on what I can acquire, what I can do, and what I can't do for these levels and items that I need to get. And specifically for this, any tickets or any marks of grace or anything I get, I can't use towards any collection log items, because this is collection log locked, basically task locked. So I think I'm just going to start here at the Draenor Agility course. I'm gonna get to level 20, I think, and then I can move on to Brimhaven Agility Arena. I think that will be my best bet to level agility further. So yeah, 50 agility, 50 thieving, and then one piece of rogue's equipment from the Rogue's Den, and then we can roll again. This is very exciting. I am super pumped for this account. Here we go. First, a level of the account, level 2 agility. So basically this account is kind of like a chunk man without the chunks. It's just going to be very fast-paced rolling of new individual tasks that I just complete and move on to the next task, and I have the whole map to use, which is really, really nice. And there is the first collection log of the account, a Mark of Grace. Now, again, I can pick it up, I can use it for Amylase crystals, but I can't use it for a graceful set. We can only get the Marks of Grace for the graceful set when we actually roll a graceful set task. But I'm still going to pick it up and use it for Amylase later on.
Moments later.
And there we go, 20 agility. We can now do most of the Brimhaven Agility Arena obstacles, so I think we should probably head on there. There's also 9 Marks of Grace, so I guess we can almost get an Amylase pack, isn't it? 10, I think. But yeah, anyways, I think I just need to get to Brimhaven. Now, I'm not really sure how. How do I get there? Probably just a ship from Remington, right? Alright, I spent every single coin I had on wines, so I guess now we are kind of loaded for that. Yeah, let's book it to Remington. Oh, please God, don't kill me. Also, I'm not really sure where should I keep this message box of what our current goal is. Should it be like between here or upper left corner or above the chat box? I'm not sure, so please let me know in the comments what do you think. Do we even need it at all? So, Brimhaven, Captain Barnaby. Oh yeah, it costs 30 coins. God damn it. Well, we do need 50 thieving, so I guess I can go and pickpocket that 30 coins. Is there any, like, pickpocketable NPCs in Remington? I have probably never pickpocketed anyone here, if there even is anyone to pickpocket, so... Any coins in the chests? Probably not. Hello? Anyone home? Anya. You can pickpocket these. Hengel and Anya. Okay. You guys are about to be robbed. There we go, that should be 30 coins in the coin pouches, and that should get us to Remington to Brimhaven, and that should be enough. Let's go. What? A 200 coin entrance fee? No! Can I pickpocket anyone in Brimhaven? Is there any citizens here? How can I forget everything that you need to do? Sandy, I don't think you give any coins. I can't really go and attack these guys. I probably couldn't even kill them, and even if I could, that's not really allowed because that's not my task at the moment. I can always go and make money if I really need to. I can go and do steel plate bodies in the wilderness. That is allowed. But anything here in the chest? No. Well, I guess it is a home teleport to Lumbridge, pickpocket some men, get some money for the entrance fee, and come back, I guess. So we start thieving on men in Lumbridge. The classic start. Here we go.
A while later.
That would be enough money for one trip to the agility arena, but now that I think about it, I probably have to enter it a couple of times because I'm not gonna get level 50 agility in one go. So I probably should go and get some more money, and I do have a pretty good plan for that. Whew, let's take a little break. That's a lot of talking already. How are you? Are you still having fun watching or just listening or... Oh, anyways, this will be the new main series of the channel, 1 to 2 videos every single month going forwards, probably for a couple of years at least. So consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoy it. That would make me and the YouTube overloads very happy. So yeah, okay, break is over. Turn back on the YouTube voice and let's get back to thieving. Here we are in Ardi and we are thieving from the baker stalls. We are getting a level 20 thieving and then we can thieve from the silk stalls and I can sell that silk back to the silk merchant. It's not a very good moneymaker in any regard, but it is going to train our thieving, it's going to give us some money, and that should be all that we need. And one final one, there we go, level 20 thieving, unlock silk stalls, and I also made sure to bank basically every single cake and bread and everything that we got, because I am going to need food on the account. And I don't have a decent way of getting it before we unlock like Warriors Guild, where I can buy potatoes, and that's gonna be a food source for the eternity, I guess, unless we get some fishing tasks, but until we get that, here is 148 cakes. I'm going to be carbohydrating a lot. Now, how do we do this without getting caught? Can I just stand under this guy and do this? Nope. Oh, that hurts. 5 damage. I'm 1 hit away from death. And I'm also a hardcore, by the way. I don't really expect to go any measurable length of distance with this hardcore, but, you know, you might as well start with it. Huh. This is gonna be a bit difficult. The guy doesn't really move from that spot at all, so I'm not really sure how can I thieve from the silk stall without getting caught. There's so many guards and everything, so this is kind of difficult. How in the hell, like, do you have eyes on your back or something? How do you see me from here? Okay, there we go. That worked. It just happened to be no guards around. Probably I would actually be much better off thieving here. Yeah, this makes way more sense. Let's do this here. Oh my dear lord, I have 143 silk, but he's not getting any of it. You have to deal them in hand, you can't use banknotes. That's quite something. That's some ancient technology you got there, guy. Okay, so we do need to select the 120 coins. He will offer 50 and then we counter offer with 60, and that should be the best money we can get. 1.6k, not too bad. So we should get like 10k from this, I think. Not too bad. That should last us for the 50 agility grind easily. Alright, that should do it. 8.6k from the silk. And now we need to get level 50 thieving, which I think I will do at the fruit stalls in Korend. It doesn't require any quests or anything. You just need to talk to Veyos in Port Rim, and then you can go here into the fruit stalls and thieve from there. And that is basically our best training method until level 50. So we are going to do exactly that. Oh, my first random event, post-TP. I do think we are allowed to do this. Let's go ahead and do it. What do we get for our troubles? 3 uncut rubies. Not too shabby, not too bad. We can use those for something later on. And a couple of hours later, there we have level 50 thieving, our first requirement for the Rogue's Den. Now we just need 50 agility and then we are done, and we can go and get our 1 piece of rogue equipment and roll a new task, which is really exciting. I made sure to bank basically any useful things. I banked all the strawberries, all the strange fruit, all the Glow-Nova fruit tops, all the pineapples and everything. So yeah, there's quite a lot of good stuff. All the papayas as well, and the jangaberries for prey regeneration maybe? I don't know. I just banked everything. I'm going to be a very big hoarder on this account. And we do have also a mystery box for 20 nature runes. Hey, not too bad. That's really good actually. Not too shabby. Now we have enough money. We have level 50 thieving and we can go and get ourselves 50 agility and the Brimhaven agility arena. That should do it. 130 laps of agility arena. I have used 50 of my tickets already. I'm going to use the rest of these, the 80 tickets. And that should get me all the way to level 50 agility. So let's go ahead and trade these in 50 and 30. And there you go. Level 50 agility, basically on the dot. Very nicely done. So now we have all the requirements for the Rogue's Den, we can go and do that, but first I'm going to use my Agility Arena tickets. Now I can't use them on collection log items like the Crystal sets or the Pirate's Hook, so I can use them for amylase or herbs, and I think herbs are going to be much more useful to start with, so I'm going to get like 10 Snapdragons I guess, and 10 Toad Flags. Don't know when I'm going to be able to use these, it's going to be a while, but anyways, I'm going to have these. There's no point in just stocking these Brimhaven Watchers when I can't use them for the Pirate Hook, which we do need to get eventually. So there we go, 10 herbs of each, all the levels are done. Let's go and get our rogue piece and roll a new Task. I keep saying roll a new chunk, but yeah, roll a new task. Oh, a perfect timing for Jekyll. Can I give him like a Snapdragon or something? I don't know what he gives me for that. Snapdragon, what do you give me for this? A super strength potion. Okay. Could be worse. I can use that for something if I get a boss task or something. Why not? Yeah, sure. I'm using a plugin that basically makes this completely trivial. You just follow the signs and it's very easy. Super easy. Now, come on, first try for the rogue equipment. Yes, we did it. Let's go. Rogue's equipment number 1 is finished. Let's get a piece of rogue equipment. I guess we'll just go from the top. We get a mask first, and that is a collection log, and that is the task done. Let's go. So yeah, now we can basically just straight away go here, complete task. Is that going to give us 1% in easy? Yes, 1% easy completed. As you can see, there's a very high amount of tasks in here, so even the easy tier is going to take some time. We basically need to get all of the rogue equipment. We have most of the minigames, like easy ones, and there's also a Barrows task here, so hopefully we don't get that, or a moleskin or something horrible like that. I'm kind of hoping for something that would progress the account. Let's say like, I don't know, achievement diaries maybe. Let's see, what do we get this time? Angler piece? Okay, that's easy. Angler piece is very easy, we'll do that. XP lamps are weird, by the way. You shouldn't gain XP in anything else than what your current task requires, so you should use the lamps on the relevant skill for the task if there is one. So now, since I need to get 15 fishing to access the fishing trawler, I need to use this lamp on fishing, which is something that I would never do, but yeah, now I will. If I don't have a task that requires a skill, like if I have a collection log item or a drop or something that I need to get, then I can use it for whatever I want, like prayer or herblore, but I'm not gonna cheese and save this, I'm just gonna use it right here, so here goes, fishing XP lamp. Probably never seen in Runescape before. And there we go, 15 fishing, not only unlocking anchovies and Sufi fish, but also required to get any items from the fishing trawler. You can do the fishing trawler at level 1, but you just don't get any rewards for it, so you need level 15 fishing to get any rewards, which is why we did that. So now we are getting to the fishing trawler and get our angler piece. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I'm not really sure how I should go about getting my points, probably just some bailing buckets. They are the cheap option. Swamp paste is really expensive for me at the moment, so yeah, I think bailing buckets is the way to go. A little update. The first trawler isn't going super well, and yeah, down we go. Alright, I probably need to find some more people for this. Alright, that was a little bit better. We got the job done. We have saved the fishing trawler. Now, can we one and done this, please? No, it's an old boot. It's not an angler boot. God damn it. It's a 1 in 12, I think, for any item. So, yeah, we might be here for a while. Second game, nothing. And nothing. Rusty sword, nothing. Oh, come on then. Nothing, nada, yet. Anything? Oh, there we go. Angler waders, the pants. I didn't even remember they're called waders, but there we go. A collection log and the task complete. Well, I can't even wear them yet. You need level 34 fishing to wear the angler's outfit, so... Okay, it's not too bad. It's very kind of easy, not too bad. There are certainly much worse tasks out there, so... Let's see what we get next. Generate a new task. Please nothing horrible, something kind of easy progression. Get a warped scepter. Oh, shit. Oh, that's going to be bad. That is bad. Oh my god, look at the requirements. Oh no. 60 strength, 56 slayer, 56 thieving, 47 ranged, all the quests. Oh shit.